Cancer. Sign that's playing for you is drip too hard. And it's crazy because the first card in your last one was the Ace of Cups. So you might be dripping. Now look, there's a whole lot of things you could connect when I say dripping. So Cancer, whatever you dripping for, I hope you ain't leaking your Kool-Aid. I hope it ain't the Kool-Aid. If you leaking Kool-Aid, I don't know what I can do for you. But, put your foot. Or somebody leaking for you. Shit, I hope somebody ain't got shot to prove a point towards you in some way, shape, or form. You dealing with some crazy motherfuckers if it's that case. Or somebody took a bullet for you in the right way if it's that type of shit. Hey, listen, somebody saved you. Or somebody took a spiritual bullet for you. And then you gained an awareness because of that. And that made you realize, let me not involve myself in that type of situation spiritually. Whether it's like you could have been expressing yourself a certain type of way, or you were in a certain type of feeling, and your friend was in a certain type of feeling, and y'all were in the same type of, in that feeling together, and then a situation that came towards your friend, it's like you might have been there, and it's like because you were in the same feeling, you felt the feeling she felt when it happened to her or him, and because of that, it's like that changed how you move. It's like you saw her get shot spiritually, and that changed you in whatever context we talking about. See, it's two. See, now the first card out, I don't know. The two that flipped, one of them was the Strength in Reverse. Just want to have fun is the song that's playing for you. What's on the bottom? Lovers in Reverse. Now you undecided. And you could be in a situation that ain't healing you. The Stars in Reverse came out. Oh, look. You got a whole lot of shit going on. You real emotional right now. You lost in your own waves. In your own ocean. Deep in your ocean. Drowning in that shit, yo. If it's that type of vibe. Because it's either because you know something and where you're at regarding what you know is the reason you deep in that motherfucker, or it's just because of how you could have maneuvered and expressed yourself in a certain type of place. It's like how you conveyed a feeling. You might have had a feeling, but how you conveyed that feeling, you might be in a situation where you don't want to present yourself in front of your manager again. You don't want to invest yourself in a certain type of situation. It's like you don't want to do, but you know you gotta do, and because you gotta do, you ain't gonna do. And you know what that means for you. Motherfuckers is caught up, Cancer. If this is a solo battle, Cancer, when I tell you caught up in your head about some shit, you stuck in your mind about some shit, Cancer, hell, now listen. I don't know what you got going on. If it's somebody outside of you, then you could be in a situation where someone outside of you don't know what to do with you because you ain't fucking with them anymore. You ain't investing in whatever the fuck they had going on. And it's like you may be in a situation where you want to express yourself in a new space in regards to how you feel and what you feel about. You got a new emotion because the first card in your last one was Ace of Cups. And it's like you want to do that. You can't do that if you still doing this. You ain't doing this no more. Everybody who was benefiting off of you doing this, they don't know what to do with you. Because they still, it's like it's happening live. It's right now type shit. It's like you disconnected. If it ain't you who's stuck in your head about some shit. And someone outside of you could be standing their guard towards you. Or if it's a situation where this is you standing, it's like you know how you feel and you standing by that. You ready to die about that shit when it comes to your stance about this. You ain't doing that no more. You far from over it. And that's because you have a new feeling. A new emotion, whether that's a new emotion within self or something was presented to you in your external world that shifted what you feel about or what you want to feel about or if something changed you and it made you stop building upon one idea, one world, one energy, one relationship and shifted you to another. And you ready to die about that another. Motherfuckers around you might be hard luck. Motherfuckers around you might be hurt about it because you no longer communicating with them. You're no longer investing in traveling there when it comes to expressing your feelings or your perspective on some shit or how you want to do something. It's like you're not discussing your goals with the people you used to discuss your goals with. You're not discussing your ideas with folk them you might be dealing with a Capricorn, or it's just the shift in the influence. You were influenced, or you're shifting what you involve yourself in. Fuck. You dig? This is someone that's playing for you. If it's not someone who's standing guard towards you regarding how they feel about the space they share with you and the emotions they've developed in a situation, and that has you stuck because you don't know what to do. And it's like you did something to put yourself here regarding this situation. Whatever situation we talking about. Hey, look, I said you put yourself here, Cancer, regardless of something you expressed. That's your karma. If it's not you, it's someone outside. The fact that motherfuckers is caught up in their mind because of the feelings you have, they no other way that was supposed to play out. That was the only way motherfuckers gonna learn some shit about you or just about life in general. Because you teaching one hell of a life lesson to folk now, if it's that type of situation. If it ain't you. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got your eyes on the prize, Cancer. And if you in a bad stance regarding that, then it's like you caught up in your head because you don't know what to do, because there is the guarded, or it's like not even guarded, it's just like it's big ass door. And it's almost like you might have been in a position where at one point you could have easily invested in an opportunity. You could have just walked through the door, so to speak, because you were the same size as the door. In whatever context we talking about, you know what this is for you, Cancer. Now it's like you might have expressed an emotion, or how you tried to turn the knob, how you tried to do that might have shrunk you down. So it's like now you can't even reach the handle type shit. You feel me? It's like that. But it's at the same time, you still gonna walk through that door. You still gonna do that idea. You might have a lot more shit to clean up, because it's like you had the idea. If it's just like a life type situation, you got an idea you wanted to invest in, and it's almost like you let someone, when you initially had it, you let someone shift your mind into putting that energy towards investing what they had going on. So they took the spark you had for the idea you got. You might have not threw the idea away, but you tucked it back and let that explosion go to someone else's expression. And you further developed ideas on how they could build what they had going on, or invest in what they had going on. Thus putting you farther from investing in your thing, because now you chained to this. You done invested so much in it. And it's like, this doesn't even heal you. This is far from what you find as nurturing to or nourishing to your spirit. But now you so deep in it, you so deep in the business now, you the one taking calls. You the one they need to do that, because can't nobody else do that, because you do that. It's like that type shit. You feel me? That's only putting you farther from what you actually want to do. But that's your karma for investing in some shit like that. Crew. Yeah, you caught up with the crew. But that shit still make you feel new. That, whatever it is, yo, Cancer, that shit, it's like you get a hit from that. Whatever hit you get from that shit bring you a new feeling. Whatever we talking about. And that's why you still see that. You just in one hell of a situation right now. That's why you see that. You're not doing it, but you see it. You feel me? You know what that is for you though.